What's happening, gamers? Sorry for the late start. Welcome back to Kwingsletsplays. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for all that good stuff. I had slight issues with the old, the blood pumping muscle today. So was very disoriented, very tired. Couldn't get out of bed. Everything in the around me felt like, I don't know. I was just super dizzy. I couldn't stand up. I could hear my head, like my heart beating in my head. I was like at 160 something. So that was again, it's weird because like I had a machine on me almost 2 weeks ago now, and they didn't catch any of this. So it's kind of like, what was the point of wearing that stupid thing? But anyway, that's why I'm late. You can blame me being old or blame my heart or something. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, we're going to do Slade stuff. The Marvel Ultimate Alliance thing has been moved until later tonight. There is no second Arkham stream. Sorry for the 2-hour wait. We're going to go until we get 1,000 views because, you know, that's how we get paid. So I know there might not be as much gameplay as there normally is. I'm hoping we get an hour of gameplay. We're at about 780 views right now with 45 people, so probably take like an hour and a half to get 1,000 views. I don't know. Every stream series requires 1,000 views, so this one is no different. And you guys voted for Slade, so I guess we could do Slade again. Last night we had a very weird stream. We were playing AI music, and I posted another section of that AI song that I did the lyrics for, and it didn't, like, YouTube didn't let it grow at all. So I think YouTube is finally now combating AI stuff, because that music video that I posted, I think I posted around 8 this morning, it's still at 500 views. Like, it hasn't moved at all. So I think YouTube is finally like taking a stance against AI. I don't know. Because the cat short that just posted now already has like almost 400 views after 26 minutes, whereas that really good edited video has nothing. It's just completely dead. Like the movie clips are real. The music is like lyrics by me and performed by AI band, but I wrote the lyrics. Because I wrote lyrics back in the day. I wouldn't say I'm a songwriter, but I was in garage bands and I composed the K-Wing, the O1 channel's song with Amber. The each game has a story. That really cheesy. Maybe people remember that review intro from like 2009. The thing was filled with cheese, but I wrote that. Some people liked it back in the day. It was really corny. It was not my favorite thing. But I've written a couple songs over the years. Like, this is the first time that I've written an AI song though, so that was weird. I wrote the lyrics, I put it in, and I was like, no, I don't like the drum part, so I'm going to change the drum part. Drum part is not what I want. It doesn't sound authentic. It sounds very, very AI. So I messed around with the drum part a lot in a program, and then I posted it into the AI program, and it kind of merged them together. It was awesome. But it was really fun. I've never done anything like that. Predator. Okay. That's surprising. Yeah. Yep, that cheesy each game has a story to be told 2009 game review intro that I didn't even actually, if you think that's funny, I spent $400 on that song to license it, to pay for a musician, like to pay Chris. I believe Chris got like $250 to play guitar and bass. I played the drums, so I didn't get paid. Amber sang it, and then Chris edited it, so I gave him another, I think it was like $115 back then for him to edit the whole thing and mix it. And it took him like a day to record the guitar. He did the lead guitar. He did the rhythm guitar and he did the bass. And then I sent him my drum part. And then Amber sent him the singing and he mixed everything. And we only used that in... Because I stopped doing game reviews by like 2010. I didn't really do them that much anymore. I was doing them like every week for like since 2007. So for 3 years I was doing video reviews like every week. So that theme song that it took us like 2 months to do, we only ended up using in videos for like less than a year. It's kind of funny. But it was a fun song, I guess. Attach an enemy to a gargoyle with a remote claw to take them down. Venting anger, perform a takedown through a vent cover. Through a vent cover? Oh. Round the bend. Use the corner to do a takedown. Okay.
World's greatest assassin thinks he's gonna cheat.
World's greatest assassin, yeah.
We'll show him how that works out.
Oh, wait. Vent takedowns. He saw me? How did he see me? What the? Wow. Wow, stealth is not your thing, Slade, is it? Well, I mean, you would think stealth would be his thing. Does that not work? No gravity. Attach an enemy to a gargoyle and remote call. Wait. Yeah, I did that. That's done. I was gonna say, you better give it to me, yo. I was going over my lyrics, though, again. The AI messed something up. It's not, I'm the bell in your cathedral, the crown you'll never king. That's not what I wrote. I wrote, I'm the bat in your cathedral inside a bell that'll never ring. It's supposed to be like, you know, the final battle between Batman and Joker takes place in a cathedral. And, you know, Batman breaks the bell. So it's supposed to be symbolic of that scene. Like, it's saying, like, Batman is the bat that, you know, dwells inside of the cathedral, and he's inside of the bell, or he's made it so the bell will never ring because he breaks the bell. So AI got a couple things wrong. It's not perfect, but it's still pretty good. I still can't believe we live in a day and age where it's actually possible to have a full band perform a song for you that you write within, like, I think it takes about 15 minutes for them to actually put the music together after you write the lyrics. But you can have them write lyrics, too. It's just their lyrics don't make sense. If you have an AI song make the lyrics completely, then sometimes it doesn't rhyme, and sometimes it feels weird. Like, they didn't even do the right chorus I wrote. They came up with their own chorus because I wrote a bad chorus. I suck at choruses. Like, Amber wrote the chorus for the Each Game Has a Story to Be Told song. I can't write choruses. I can write verses, and I can write bridges. But I can't write choruses very well. I always struggle with that. Anything with melody I struggle with. And the chorus is like the structure of the song. It's like what makes a song, you know, catchy. If you have a sucky chorus and you have great verses, it doesn't matter. It's just, you know, it is what it is. Doesn't stand a chance against Gotham's finest. Well, I need to do Round the Bend, so stop that. Wait, is he coming in? No. Nope, that doesn't work.
You're through, Deathstroke. You hear me?
That doesn't work.
Wait a second. Contact on me.
Uh-oh.
Come near me and I'll put a bullet in your damn face.
I'm sorry, what did you say? I can't understand you. You're not speaking anything clearly. Hi. Would you like to throw a punch? Thank you. I don't even think it's going to be many years later, Red Hood. If I'm being completely honest, like as a musician, like last night's R&B song about a sandwich, the reason why I was laughing like a hyena is because it sounded like Boys to Men. It was like AI's version of Boys to Men. Like I think AI struggles with like 80s metal and like whatever because like it's very hard to duplicate like Freddie Mercury or Michael Sweet or the guy from Judas Priest, like their vocals, like the guy from Guns N' Roses. But when I did that R&B song between Wonder Woman and Batman, that sounded like something legit you would have heard on the radio in like early 1990. Like it was it didn't sound like AI. The lyrics were cute. It was a stupid song, mind you, but like the R&B sandwich song sounded like something like Weird Al would compose. It was really good, and it was believable because like it sounded like the AI had vibrato. Like there was like not only inflection of their voice, but like there it felt like they really love that ham sandwich. They're making love to the sandwich. And the Kenny G inspired saxophone song with Batman and Wonder Woman was really good. But I think the best song that we did last night was the Arkham Thug song. Was incredible. Like that blew me away. Like I didn't write the lyrics for that. They did all the lyrics. So that was insane. Glad you could make it to the stream. Yep. Well, glad to have you. All right. So 229. Easy money. Oh, the Arkham Thug thing was incredible, but that was all AI. All we did is we wrote a synopsis. Like, it filled in all the lyrics, but I set the. It's interesting too. When I wrote the synopsis for the song, like what the song is about, because the song is about a story. Everything that I wrote in order, it made verses for. So, like, the first thing we wrote about is this guy that's new to crime, and he's scared of the bat, but he starts as a criminal. He grabs his mask, all this other stuff. Then we had a verse to talk about, how he's worried about getting his bones broken, and because it's Arkham Batman, he's terrified of Arkham Batman. Then the third verse or the third section, we wrote something simple like there were consequences to him being a bad guy. He lost his marriage. He can't pay his bills. He's always looking over his shoulder. That kind of stuff. That we were adding like storytelling to the song. And then the fourth verse, the fourth section of the, hey, what's this song about? We said, okay, he's like terrified of everything. He's always looking around his shoulder. But since he's in the criminal life, he can't leave. He's trapped. And they added a verse where Batman is talking to the guy and trying to show like empathy. And then it goes into the chorus like where he's afraid of the bat because the bat's going to break him anyway and he just wants to make it home alive. But we did write structure to at least explain what the song is about. And then they went through and they made this whole, what was it, like a 6-minute song or something like that? That like, it just felt like, wow, I never really thought that these Arkham thugs had, any personalities. Like this felt like, I kind of felt bad for this guy running into Batman because he's always constantly looking over his shoulder, seeing like shadows and pointy ears and things like that. But at the same time, he's a criminal, It's like perform a pounce attack on an enemy and then knock him out on the ground. Confuse an enemy with a stun grenade. I hate those. Perform a takedown through a glass window. That's annoying.
Bring me the merch. I want to meet the man behind the mask.
There's only so much you can do with the glass window thing.
I gotta hang out on Christmas Eve with this guy, Deathsroke.
He's not close enough. Restart. So he's not close enough to the window, so you can't do it. I wouldn't say Adam West was scary. Adam West was... His costume was very, 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 very colorful. And Robin 2 was not scary. I think the Robin from the animated series is scary, though. The Robin's Reckoning episode with Tony Zuko, it really looked like Robin was... Like, for, you know, back then, it looked like Robin was actually going to kill Tony Zuko. You know? How do we pull this off? Where exactly can we go to do the glass thing?
Hey, I don't want to hear any of your wise guy BS. Just do your damn job.
You think after all went down, Black Man could be anything nice about?
Like, how are we gonna pull the glass thing off? Where does this guy usually go to be behind glass?
How long we been here? My back's killing me.
Ooh.
Stop chewing the cud and get him.
The guy upstairs doesn't walk close enough to the glass, though. That's the problem. That guy looks like he does, but then you have the thug over there. And you have the thug watching the hostage.
Batman, it's another. No breaks for us. Not this.
He's not close enough to the glass there either.
This has got to be the strangest Christmas ever. First Batman, now this freak.
Hey, who needs a break? That's the right answer. No one gets a break till I get my city back.
What? I can't do my job without being threatened to do it? Come on.
Yeah, he's not close enough.
Working on Christmas. Better get a damn bonus.
So where exactly does this... He's gonna walk straight. He's not gonna walk in front, is he?
Big bonus for the
No.
one who brings him in.
He always gets like this when he don't get his way.
Another freak in a mask. Do these guys think it's Halloween?
Yeah, he's looking right at it. Impossible.
I gotta hang out on
Ah.
guy. Deathsroke.
I don't care who it is, walk through those doors. You gun their ass down. Got it?
We do this, and we make the bosses nice.
He is this Friday? Marvel Rivals Deadpool? Yeah, totally. Looking forward to it. I think it's cool.
Crazy this time of year.
So, I know this is gonna sound stupid, but I've been inspired to make a Z-Link song.
Boss gotta calm down.
So I already started writing lyrics. This is gonna be the last AI thing that I do for a while. But I have all these clips of Link and Zelda from Breath of the Wild.
Got enough? I'm biting.
Because, you know, all those YouTube shorts I made. So, like, it won't be copyright because Nintendo doesn't care if you use their footage.
What does
Right?
Deathstroke mean?
So I'm going to make a Z-Link song and throw it through the program and see what happens.
I don't want to hear any of your wise guy BS. Just do your damn job.
That's a problem. He's not close enough to there either, is he?
What the? Oh, got him!
Nope, couldn't do it. Try again. Yeah, I'm gonna put a dig at the localizer for like saying they're just friends too. So I mean, I'm having problems with the chorus, but I've written like 3 verses so far.
I'll give you 50 million reasons to stay breathing.
I was just messing around with it. I couldn't sleep last night. I was having breathing problems, so I was writing on my phone. I was writing in my notes section on my phone because it kept my kept my mind focused so I could focus on my breathing and stuff. Last night was really bad.
I don't buy it.
from like 4 in the morning until like 7 in the morning. It was really bad. I was like, I'm gonna end up going to the hospital. This is bad. Can't breathe. My heart's pounding. You know. So I was like, this is gonna suck. But I stuck through it, and eventually I fell asleep. And then Amber woke me up at 11, and she said I was like, there was sweat all over me. Last night was very bad. The funny thing is, I had a great evening with you guys. It's just like I had a sucky, I had a bad night after I was done with working.
That's the right answer. No one gets a break till I get my city back.
I think I better just keep my head down.
Another freak in a mask. Do these guys think it's Halloween?
So they make this very hard to do because they're patrolling every section. Like, I might be able to...
It's always crazy this time of year.
Nope, he's still too far away, see?
Something about the...
Does Black Mask notice when you take them out silently?
Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Yeah, they do. Darn it.
He ain't kidding. This guy's out cold.
Cowards! He's just one man!
Can we just get on with this? Kind of racist.
Does that count as a stun grenade? Yep. Pouncer. Pounce on an enemy. Perform a window takedown. Ugh. So annoying.
Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Ugh. But yeah, I don't know. I think by the weekend I should be ready to attempt this thing. Now he's standing up against the glass. This is a pain.
I got a hostage, and I'll do it if you don't back off.
What? Okay. Alright, so I overthought that a little bit.
Keep it simple. Spread out and find them. You.
We need to do a pounce attack from up here, though. But I can't disarm people, so that's going to be tricky. He's got a hostage. Some security guard. Yeah, but the cat short, good. So the cat shorts still work. They just don't like AI anymore. Yeah, because the cat short's at 48 minutes. It's at almost 500 views already. If you guys could keep pouncing on that cat short for me, that would be fantastic. And Richard, thank you so much for becoming an ultimate. I missed that because I was sleeping. What did you have in mind for your ultimate? Like, thank you very much for upgrading. We needed the help because we lost a couple ultimates. Like, you and Keith, like, you know, stepping up from the 4 ultimates we lost in December is a big... It's a huge blessing. Thank you. Because Spider Keith wants Spider-Man. So I have to rearrange my PlayStation to get Spider-Man on my PlayStation again. So Keith, I'll be ready by like Friday for Spider-Man. And what it'll be is it'll be like Arkham, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and then you'll see Spider-Man set up. That's the plan. But I don't know if Richard is still doing Zelda, because I think the Zelda stuff got messed up with the Switch too. Yeah, Slade wouldn't care about the hostage. Exactly. Yeah. I never understood this part. It's like, why would Slade care about a hostage? He'd be like, are they paying me to rescue the hostage? No. He wouldn't care. He'd be like, huh. Okay, you have a hostage. And? Seriously? I just broke the window, you jerk. Really? 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 Oh, now he goes. Now he goes. Nope, he's not going. He's not going up. I can't do the pounce attack with him on the ground. He's going to shoot the dude. Well, that sucks. He's not coming up here because he's a butthead. That's annoying. Go investigate, you dingus.
Since when do those things just go off like that?
You want war in your tiny little tux. Smart thug. No, he's just irritating. I wouldn't say he's smart at all. Oh, come on! What? Oh, pounce isn't... What pounce... Ah! Jeez. What button is pounce on PlayStation? Remember, it's giving me, Xbox controls. Well, that royally sucks. Maybe it's Y. I mean, square. Might be square. I hate these guys. They take forever to do stupid stuff. Oh my gosh. This thug is really irritating. Yeah, we can definitely for the next couple months. That helps out tremendously, Keith. Thank you. Yeah, because we had people that said they can renew again in March or April, but they're having financial problems or one of them's in the hospital. It's a bad situation. And we feel terrible about the people in the hospital, obviously. What did you want for your ultimate, Richard? You know, this guy's really getting on my nerves. Finally. Now, how are we gonna deal with Mr. I have a gun, I'm gonna shoot people? Which, again, Slade would not give a rat's butt about this. And if you touch him without doing a takedown, then he's going to shoot the hostage, right? There we go. Sorry that took so long. The Slade stuff always takes a while for me. You want Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1? You want Amber on it? Yeah, no, it's listed as I'm playing with a PlayStation controller. See? But this is a PC game. So while I'm using you know, I'm playing a PC version, but I'm using the PS3 controller because I love my PS3 controller. My PS3 controller is awesome. I love it. Checking out. Yeah. See, do you guys see how I don't normally talk about stuff unless people ask me questions, though? Like, I politely respond to people's questions, and then I tend to talk for a long time, but I don't just, like, randomly start every stream talking about, like, Hollywood and stuff like that. People have asked me questions, and then I try to respond to them. The only thing I have in my head right now is the Let's Get Nuts song. It's like repeating over and over again. It's kind of funny. It's so catchy though, you know, the Let's Get Nuts. Like if it's like a really good song for me, it's like I would love to be able to play the drums to it. It's like I'm itching to play the drums, but I can't because of this blasted leg. Like the neuropathy prevents me from playing the drums. And like every time I want to, I get frustrated because I can't play. Like I can use the top half of my body, sure, but like I play open hi-hat and I play double bass and I can't get my left leg to work right. So I can't do open closed hi-hat and I can't do double bass anymore. I've tried to train my foot to do double bass with just one foot. I can't do it. So ergo, I can't play the drums anymore. I could play, like, basic stuff, but I can't play the stuff I want. I'm a heavy metal drummer, so I like being able to play double bass. And, you know, I would have to play closed hi-hat forever, too, because I can't get my foot to do stuff. So it just feels like I'm inadequate as a drummer because I can't do anything. Over the ledge. Hang from a ledge and pull an enemy down. Oh, okay. Break your fall, drop on an enemy, and perform a takedown. So that's the X one, I think. Or would that be circle? Fire hazard. Explode a fire extinguisher with ballistic staff projectile and perform a silent takedown. Okay. Taylor Little Tux, you picked the wrong bat. Let's get nuts. I think my favorite lyric, too, is, you know, talking about how the guy didn't forge his thing. Oh, shoot. How did he see me? Great, that sucks. Fine. Bye. They did get you. How many are left? 2? That's perfect. Fire hazard. Break your fall. Those jerks. Messing with me. Now, how am I going to get them in a position, though? That's the thing. That's the one thing I don't like, is trying to get people in a position. Wait. Explode a fire extinguisher. Oh, with the ballistic staff. It has to be the ballistic staff. Alright. Let's consider dropping down on them. That's not a drop-down attack.
Don't let him get away! Stay back! Hello?
The drop-down attack kind of
Swinging around
sucks.
like a lunatic! Where the hell did he go? Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him!
You see me? Where do you see me? Are you serious? You're not going to investigate that, you jerks? Wow. Wow, really? Really? Really, 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 really?
You gonna leave me alone? Or is it gonna get tragic up in here?
Did you just take a frickin' hostage? Great. I lost then. I can't do all the medals. Unless... We don't really care about the hostage's life. Let's experiment. Oh, what do you know? It worked. Ah! Sorry, hostage lady. I used your life as an experiment. Is he gonna grab her again? He can't grab her again. Well, there you go. You just can't use the cape stun on, what's-his-face? Can't use the cape stun on Deadshot. You're home now, Richard? You're doing... jeez. You're home, Joseph? You're doing better? I mean, you're better enough not to be in the hospital, so that's something, right? We'll keep praying for you, then. You annoying little thug. Very, very annoying. You're not going to come up here either, are you? Nope, you're not going to come up here either, you little punk. Oh, there's a fire extinguisher right there. Okay, this is still possible to do this. It's a little annoying, but it's still possible. Oops. But what's the drop on button? It's X, isn't it? It wouldn't be X. What is it? Which one? Triangle? The X button would be pounce. I'm so confused. I'm looking at a PlayStation or an Xbox controller here. It's saying X is square, but isn't. You see, that's pounce. There we go.
Did you hear that?
No, that scared me.
Not again!
that enough? Thank you. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, so there we go. Now we got everything working the way that's supposed to. Maybe. You're going to be in recovery for months, so at least they they think you're stable enough to go home. That's good, though. Um, yes. Once I'm free from the shackles of the IRS, yes, I'm going to buy a house, or at least I can put my like stuff down for collateral with the bank, and I can get a bank loan to buy a house. Yes. Okay, here we go. Quiet Waters. You're rooting for me? Thank you. Slade is not starry. Are things somewhat better? You mean for me? No. Every year the channel makes less money. I owe the IRS like so much in back stuff because of their fault. I won't be done paying off my back taxes until 2030. I had a minor heart attack last year in the summer of July of 2025. I'm still having heart issues, or at least they think I am. I'm having like condition with a fast heartbeat now. That happens. Now YouTube nerfed YouTube Shorts, so YouTube Shorts don't even help the way that they used to because people were complaining about YouTube Shorts. Not you guys, other YouTube partners, because those other YouTube partners never made YouTube Shorts. So, YouTube also cut people's income because they're trying to roll out a new shop feature, which maybe you guys have seen, and they're giving YouTubers a higher commission, but we don't have a YouTube partner manager to tell us how to use the shopping feature on a channel. So they've lowered everybody's channel CPM to like dangerous amounts. Like this is probably going to be until Batman comes out. I think once Lego Batman comes out, we'll stabilize for like 4 or 5 months. Maybe 4 months. I'm going to try to milk that game as much as possible. Doing lore stuff, doing streams, doing walkthroughs. It's like this channel is going to be fully transformed by the Lego Batman game. The O1 channel too will have uploads of a walkthrough, like probably of a certain Batman skin. But until then, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like last year in 2025, we covered the brand new Switch 2, and we didn't really make any dent. Like every stream we did for the Switch 2 only got 1,000 views. I don't think we had any stream that we did for the brand new Switch 2 that did incredibly well. I don't even think there's a Switch 2 stream that we did that's over 10,000 views. I don't think so. So I mean, it's been very, very different. Most streams get 1,000 views, but it takes like 5 hours almost. And I didn't mean to have the music run so much today. I couldn't get up. Amber was filling in. Amber was actually upstairs, like taking my pulse and trying to calm me down, trying to get my heart rate down so I could come downstairs and work. So that's why when I came down and the music had been running for like an hour and 40 minutes, I apologized to you guys. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like I'm having so many problems today. But I'm trying to. Where's the Switch 2 playlist? It says Switch 2 games. When was the last time we did it? There's Hyrule Warriors. Hyrule Warriors didn't do that well either. Metroid did really bad. Metroid, it takes 5 hours to get 1,000 views. Why did you make a playlist for Power Ranger Samurai? We always had a playlist for Power Ranger Samurai. We've always had a Power Ranger Samurai playlist. Why is that there? Always had a Power Ranger Samurai playlist since the beginning. Where is the Switch 2 playlist? Kirby's Air Ride. Kirby's Air Ride didn't do well. Pac-Man didn't do well. Where is it? Where is the Switch 2 playlist? I want to see. We even had, there it is, Nintendo Switch 2 gameplay videos. Last updated a while ago. The highest viewed Nintendo Switch 2 video that we did was... And remember, we paid a lot for the Switch 2. What was the highest viewed video for Switch 2? Amber shows Tears of the Kingdom. Why is that there? Hyrule Warriors on Switch 2. Power Rangers. First look, this, that. Nope, nope, nope. Every new release, 1,000 views. 2,000 views for the Kirby DLC. Nope. Mario Odyssey series, and for the 40th anniversary of Mario. 2,000 views for the first episode. 3,000 views for Super Mario Galaxy 2 on Switch 2. Pokemon. Okay. The brand new Pokemon got 7,000 views for the first episode. It's almost 10. First episode of Hyrule Warriors, 3,800. But nah, Switch 2 has been a bomb for this channel. Marvel Comic Invasion from a month ago, 3,000 views. Metroid, 2,500 views, brand new game. A Switch 2 enhanced version of Arkham Knight got 5,000 views. So, I mean, yeah, 2025 was a dud. Like, it was bad. But the Metroid stuff especially hurt. The Metroid stuff sucked. Perform a takedown while challenging. Crawling under a floor grate. That's easy. Extinguish. Attach an enemy to a fire extinguisher with a remote claw. Perform a silent takedown. Okay. Wait, I can't perform a silent takedown because it knocks them down. It's going to knock them down, though. What? It's going to push them over. It's not going to... No, this is going to be bad. It's going to knock them over. Ah, shoot. That's the only fire extinguisher. Whoops. But I was, you know, I was really... We were banking on the Switch 2 to do really, really well, because the Switch 1 did well for us. But, you know, this was the first console that we've covered since being shadow banned. Like, the PS5 came out when we were still doing moderately well. So we could hit those, like, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000 view numbers because we weren't shadow banned yet. And shadow banning came after the PS5. So the Switch 2 is the first console that we've done as a shadow banned channel. And it did not do well. Like, most streams averaged about 1,000 views. Now, you only need 1,000 views to get paid anyway. So we're like, okay, our bar is lower. You know, as long as we get 1,000 views. But the struggle to get 1,000 views, it takes so much longer. And, you know, the audience, their time gets wasted. The streamer's time get wasted. Like, case in point, this stream has been on for, what, 3 hours? It's at 935 views after 3 hours. So it's not even at 1,000 views yet. Once it's at 1,000 views, I'm going to dip, and then I'll get the Marvel thing going. But it's a lot harder for shadow ban channels to exist. If I didn't have the newsletter that I pay to alert like 1,000 people a day, we would be sunk. Because we would only be able to get like 1 or 2 people here a day. The newsletter brings in like at least 1,000 people or more over the course of the entire day. And then those 1,000 people, like what we do is we maximize our viewership. So we'll post a YouTube short during a stream. The 70, 80 people here watch the stream or watch the short a bunch, and it mimics having like a huge audience watch your stuff. So basically, the reason why we keep posting YouTube shorts is because YouTube shorts keeps things going. It's annoying, and we have to come up with shorts every day, but I mean, it's better than nothing. It's not like I'm not, because of the stupid IRS and the SSI, I'm not allowed to work outside my home because I was under SSI disability, so I can't, you know, can't do squat. I would go get a job, you know, and just be like, if you don't hire me, I'm going to sue you because I have a disability. That's what I would do. It'd be like, yeah, I have neuropathy and I have problems with this and that, but if you don't give me the job, you're going to hear from this company. You know, I wouldn't play nice with it. I'd be like, yeah, I'm a liability, but at the same time, you can't turn me away because of blah, 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 blah. Like, I would throw that card, but, you know, I have to keep working on YouTube. I don't have a choice. The only other job I could do is voiceover stuff, and it costs money to become a voiceover artist. You have to do a lot of stuff. You have to get an agent. You have to find an agency. You can't just, like, randomly, you know, do that stuff. Is it going to count? It counted. There you go. I didn't think that was going to count. Because I would love to do voiceover, but you have to go to voice training. You have to get an agent, and you have to find an agency to work with. You can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to go to an audition I heard about. It doesn't work that way. Because I've done auditions for, like, reading books on tape. I didn't get the job because they're like, oh, like, who do we talk to see other stuff you did? It's like, well, this would be my first job with you. You're like, okay, do you have an agent? No. Do you have an agency? No. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, we'll get back to you. They never get back to you. So you have to have an agent. You have to have an agency that represents you. And in order to do that, you have to go to, like, at least vocal training, which costs money. It's like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Might even be more now. There's classes in New York City, and there's stuff in... there might be stuff in Pittsburgh. I don't know. But Pittsburgh is like 7 hours away from me. So I would love, you know, while I still have a decent voice, I'd love to do voiceover, but it hasn't happened yet because I don't have the time and I don't have a group. I have the equipment at home to record easily, but I have to have people represent me. And that's hard to do if people don't know you and if you don't have any credits, anything, no jingles, no nothing. I've tried to do radio stuff, nothing. So I'm stuck on YouTube. YouTube is my job and my curse. Pretty much. If I wasn't shadow banned, I wouldn't care because it'd be like, I don't mind doing this. You know, it's easy money. It's fun. But being shadow banned, I have to do the job of like 6 or 7 people every day. I have to do community manager stuff with social media. I have to make YouTube shorts. I have to edit stuff. I have to do streaming. I have to be a moderator. I have to keep an eye on the channel data to make sure we're not, like, you know, dipping too much. I'm always constantly pushing. It's so much stress. If we were averaging like 1,000 or even 2,000 views a video, it'd be much easier. But no, it takes hours just to get 1,000 views. I went from doing 5 streams a day to 3 streams, 3 to 2 streams a day. It's rough. Even that, like, if I just had one of my viral videos, like, you know, click on again, I would be set for life. Because like, the viral video would make like $200 a day. I wouldn't need to do anything. I could do whatever I want. But nope. All 450 viral videos are dead. We don't even get a penny from them. They're just dead. Which is impossible, but here we are. Knock down an enemy with a ballistic staff projectile and perform a ground. That's easy. So the floor grate is going to be a little annoying, but not too bad. There's options with the floor grate. I could just wait here for somebody to walk over here. Why didn't you go inside the... Is nobody going to come investigate that? You got to be kidding me. Really? Where are you going? Seriously? Alright, I'm mad now. Do I need to use my grapple thing for anything? Knock down an enemy with ballistic staff. No, I don't need to worry about this. Good, you're going flying. I hate you.
Oh dear. The last of the meatheads.
Release me! Get to him now! I can't focus!
No one else is going inside the grates. This is super annoying. But, you know, I complain about my job. Most people do. I still get up and I do my job, even though I don't like it some days. But YouTube's just become like a regular job like everything else, though. A lot of content creators, you know, they feel the same way, especially if they've been on the platform for like 17, 18 years, 15 years. A lot of people are feeling the fatigue. But in my case, I can't quit until 2030 because I have obligations and I have debt that I can't make the money that I need without doing YouTube because the IRS demands too much. I'm paying basically estimated taxes and back taxes every month, plus at the end of the year I'm paying an exorbitant amount for regular taxes. No human being can keep this up forever, and I've been doing it a long time. It's got to be like since 2012, 2011, probably 2012. So it's been a long time. And, you know, every year gets harder. It's just what it is. But of course I'm going to complain about it because that sucks. I've never gotten to do anything fun with my YouTube money. It all goes to the government. And I can't even, like, if Amber didn't have a job, we'd starve to death because she pays for food. I would have to go to, like, a, what do you call it? Like Salvation Army or a church pantry in order to afford food every month. Because, like, my job, after the IRS takes their money for back taxes, after rent, after production costs for the channel, after bills, I'm broke. So Amber's cooking job is the only thing that's keeping us alive, or we'd starve to death. Because my bank account would go negative because I'm broke after I pay all my bills.
Watch out!
Whoops. Run away! But I mean, you know, everybody has problems in life. That's just mine. I think it'll get better eventually, but it's going to take time. And the most important thing I keep telling my heart is you've got to wait. So, you know, right now I'm fighting to keep myself from having another heart attack. That's pretty much it. I'm doing more exercises. I'm trying to, you know, get my thing to work right. Because I don't want to, like, you know, the minor heart attack proved to my family that, you know, heart disease runs in my family. And my dad had his first heart attack at 38. So I was 3 or 4 years older than him when I got my first heart attack. And my dad needed surgery when he had his heart attack. I didn't. I had what's known as a minor heart attack that I didn't need surgery. I was very lucky. But, you know, I'm going to get a cardiologist soon, all kinds of stuff. But they said the test was inconclusive with the thing that I was wearing, so I'm going to have to probably do it again. But, you know, I have to talk to my doctor about that. I have a doctor's appointment at the end of the month. You would think they would rush this stuff, but they don't really rush it. That's bad. I can't get to him. Alright, let's go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. I'm gonna hit the rail if I go after him. We can try it, but there's so many people. Like, this dude right here would be ideal. Stop using the buddy system. Nobody likes the buddy system. Stupid thugs. Uh-oh. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Did that count? Alright, we're clear. Now we just take care of Beavis and Butthead here, and then we're out. And then we go to the next one. Now, can he do dual takedowns? Oh, crap. Never mind. I'm just gonna do this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I thought I knocked him down! Holy crap! Never mind. I thought I got him, but I didn't. Ooh! I saw where I hit him that time. That's nasty, Slade. Oh, no, 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 no. I worked at a food pantry. It's just Amber and I, you know, she was going crazy because we were losing money. She was like, I need to get a job. And the type of job that she got, I mean, it's just a regular job. They don't... It's amazing the difference between how much a YouTuber can earn, even when they're struggling, compared to what somebody works in retail or even at a restaurant. Like, I'm still amazed that even with our struggles, if there was some way to make the O1 channel work again, I could, you know, double up on income, but I tried to get the O1 channel working again. I had a heart attack because I was pushing myself too much. Like, the reason I had stress, but also remember I was doing a Robert Pattinson uploaded series that was doing pretty decent. It was getting about 1,000 views. Each episode over there was making like $5, you know? So that channel, when I was posting content, the one channel was making like $600 a month. Now it makes like $80 a month because I'm not over there. But I was able, in like 2 months' time, I was able to get it up to like $600 a month, which is more than what my wife makes a week. The problem was I pushed myself too much. Between the editing and the uploading, I had a minor heart attack because I couldn't keep up with... I was streaming 11 hours on the Let's Play channel, and then I was recording Arkham Knight in bulk. I was doing like 5 or 6 hours additional, plus I was doing the editing. And after a month of doing that, you know, my heart just went... So it is possible for me to make more money, but I can't push myself the way I used to because I'm too tired. I'm too weak. Or as the doctor said, I'm frail. I'm frail. I used to be a pretty tough, martial artist. I had a pretty good body, and now I'm like, everything's just... But yeah, that's what happened. I wasn't in any fights online with people on Twitter or anything. I was pushing myself because, like, we're losing money on the Let's Play channel. I gotta resurrect the O1 channel. I have to have that income. So I tried and tried and tried, and I managed to do it, but the cost was, yeah, I'm gonna die. That's what happened. I was finishing uploading or whatever. I was working on a video, and I felt this intense pain in my back and my chest. And I went to bed, and... I called 911 because I couldn't breathe and the whole world was spinning. And, my heart was beating so loud it hurt. My arms, like I felt like this rubber band sensation on my arm. And it was like I was all alone because Amber was at work. But I didn't want Amber to go to work, so I was trying to, bring back the O1 channel. But, I mean, working on the Let's Play channel, it's not enough to sustain us anymore. Like, it's hard. Like, I push myself every day, and every day I lose money. But if I don't do it, then we'll lose even more, It's the difference of, like, basically putting a tourniquet on your arm or letting yourself bleed out. It's like, what are you going to do? It's like I have to put the tourniquet on the channel. If I don't, there's no income. It's like a, It's tough, but it has to be done. You know what I mean? It's like I have to do it. I don't have a choice. I quit, then we go homeless. If I push too hard, I die. So, I don't know. And I joke a lot, but, I have a dark sense of humor. My humor is what keeps me... whatever. I use levity and humor a lot in my life, so I have a very dark sense of humor.
Deathsroke.
Breaking and entering. Perform a takedown through a weak wooden wall. Dang it. Take down an enemy with a propane tank? Take down all enemies without taking damage? Oh, frickin' crap.
Supposedly the world's greatest assassin. Be prepared, brothers.
Well, I can only do the propane thing once, right? Ugh. Bulletproof is the hardest thing to do.
You look like a fool. These wounds are fresh. Spread out and find him.
Isn't there only one place that you can do the canister thing? That's it for remote claw for now.
Close ranks. Get me down before I lose consciousness.
There's so many of them. 3, 4, 5. And they're all grouped together, too. That's what sucks about this. So I'm gonna get shot.
You are afraid.
I need to break all these idiots apart, but how?
Will use your fear against you.
No, don't use that. If you use that, you can't do that.
This man is my prey, nothing more.
He's not close enough for that to even matter. If he would somehow miraculously walk over there, I could do... I hate you. You little jerk!
Lose focus. And your enemy will eviscerate you.
The master is angry.
And he walked too fast past it. Of course he did. You little punk. Uh-oh. And it's over. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. I'm a New Yorker, Luke, and a lot of us are dark. Oh, yeah, we are. But we work, Joseph. We push ourselves because, you know, we know that, yeah, we might complain and we might get annoyed, but we still have to do our job. You know? We can't just be like, life sucks, I'm just not going to go to work today. Then it's like, okay, how are you going to pay for bills? How are you going to take care of your responsibilities? You have to work. You know? Whoops.
Great. Amateur.
Deathsroke. Welcome. I am eager to see if you are what everyone says you are.
Yeah. I might be able to do a quiet takedown on this fool. Try to take out more of him faster. Suck down. Yoink. Yoink.
Deathsroke is like a battering
Okay, that's 3 down. Now there's only 4. That's a little better odds, right? Maybe. I don't know. Explosive detonation. Take down an enemy with a propane tank using remote claw. Breaking and entering. Meh. Oh no, I didn't see this. How was Christmas this year? It was fun. We did Christmas on a budget.
More amateurs below my...
I got Amber a little Christmas stuff like after I got out of the hospital. So from August and whatever, I would get her one small gift a month, and that's how I was able to afford Christmas. It was actually pretty smart. I cheesed Christmas so that I could give my wife Christmas. And thankfully we had people give us Christmas presents on our P.O. box. So majority of the Christmas presents this year actually came from fans that were very generous. So that was very sweet of people. It would have been a very small Christmas with the Kwings if fans didn't contribute. So thank you to the people who sent stuff. That was very sweet of you. Hopefully 2026 will be a better year. Like, we have that new Batman game this year, so let's see what happens, right? Bye-bye. Release me! No, I don't think I will. Then there were 3. Ha-ha. Now I have to do the... I have to wait until some idiot comes behind this cover. The question is, will an idiot come behind this cover?
Get up off the ground. We should divide our attack.
Where's the propane tank, anyway? Oh. Oh, crap. Hey, there we go. All right. Now, I just need to do breaking and entering. Easier said than done.
Be ashamed, brothers. He's treating you like little children.
I found another victim.
Breaking and entering is really hard to do.
I must prepare myself for pain. His wounds are severe. It's time to prove ourselves as warriors. He's here somewhere. Leave no stone unturned.
What Batman game is coming out? You're kidding, right? Lego Batman Dark Knight Legacy? It's going to be like the biggest DC game in years. The Lego games have always done well on this channel. Plus, I'm going to milk the crap out of it. Are you kidding me? Lore videos, character spotlights. I'm going to milk the crap out of that. Uploads, live streams, shorts. It's going to be so much Lego Batman content, it's going to make your head spin, man. Walk over here. Walk over here. Okay, where are you going? Shoot. Where's he going? 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 Oh my gosh, am I actually going to catch a freaking break? Are you going to... Walk! 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 Yes! No! You son of a... Ah! Lousy, good for nothing. Walk in front. Thank you.
Not again.
Is Lego Batman 2 still my favorite? Yes. For now. That could change with Lego Dark Knight Legacy. Let's see. We do not have smart thugs in this. No, no, no. Alright. Let's get the music up and running, and we finally got 1,000 views, guys, so unfortunately that is the end of this for tonight, but we did get 1,000 views, so that means you get another episode tomorrow. I'm assuming you guys want more Predator, Slade, right? Correct? You want Slade Predator? Well, yeah, that's the thing. I'm between a rock and a hard place. My parents bailed me out with covering my IRS debt for like 3 months. Because remember, what happened was, it wasn't just that our channel underperformed. Like, we had, what really messed us up We had 2 months of income stolen from us by YouTube. A YouTube company that was supposed to pay us in, where was it, Hong Kong? Like, we never got, like, I had to take out a loan to get the Switch 2 because it was coming out before we got paid on the 18th of June. I didn't get paid again until August. So we never got our May payment, and we never got our June payment. So we lost all our savings. We had family members help us out. You guys helped us out on Patreon to be able to afford rent for 2 months. Our rent is like $1,500. We barely scraped by, and eventually, like, I think, like, yeah, so it wasn't just working double duty. I completely forgot about that. What caused the heart attack was the theft. Like, we and, like, I think it was, like, 250 other people did not get paid by YouTube for 2 months. And they never back paid us. Like, an agency I worked with, you know, they loaned me half of my payment from June. But I never got my full payment. I was behind. So I'm still technically behind 2 months, so that's why we're, like, in really bad shape. We had a good December, but we lost... We made less money December 2025 than December 2024. Like, the amount of... It's like a 22% difference. But yeah, like, having the money stolen really screwed us up. And YouTube didn't do anything about it either, too. They didn't get the money back. It was rough. But that's what led to the pile up of the stress that led to the heart attack. That's why I remember why I had to bring the O1 channel back. I had to start making content because I was just trying to make ends meet as best I could, because at least I was getting paid for the O1 channel. I get paid very little for the O1 channel, but because I don't work over there, I don't have time. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to bring it back. I can do it. I'm still young. Nope. Yeah. But anyway, you guys were amazing. That's what happened. You reminded me, though. It was the Nagato incident, right? Yeah, the YouTube company Nagato stole 2 months of pay from this channel. And that's why we lost Ultimates, too, because Ultimates were pissed at me because they're like, you mean the money that I gave you didn't go to you? They yelled at me. They wrote me, like, stuff in DMs and demanded that they get a charge back and all kinds of stuff. It was horrible. Like, we had 15 Ultimates until June of 2025. Then we dropped down to 9 Ultimates. And some of the Ultimates, they said some very nasty things when they left the channel. And it wasn't our fault that the money didn't come to us. Like, we didn't scam them. You know, it was heartbreaking because those people were like the lifeline of the channel and they left. That sucked. So yeah, 2025 was the worst year since 2018. It was like, even the year we got shadow banned, we had a lot of, like, support from fans, and longtime viewers were like Ultimates. We had like 15, 20 Ultimates in 2020. So even though we were shadow banned, we were making bank with memberships and things like that. It's like when we lost the memberships and things, we really started to realize, oh wow, the channel doesn't make that much without people helping. And that was like by 2024 we started to notice that. But anyway, I'm going to get to Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Amber's going to be like super peppy and stuff, so I won't be dark and depressing anymore. People notice that there's a tonal shift between when I do streams by myself and when I have my bride next to me. Well, Amber is the light to my darkness, so of course, you know, the Marvel streams are more fun. She makes life fun. By myself, I'm this annoying New Yorker guy that just is dark and, you know, whatever. With Amber by my side, I'm a completely different person. I love that woman to death. All right, guys. I will see you on Ultimate Marvel, whatever. God bless. Happy gaming. See you in a bit. You'll be redirected.